Hey, what's going on? It's your girl, Constance Carter, and your boy.
Yo, I am Robert Antoine. What's going on, Constance Carter?
Hi, Robert Antoine. How are you?
I'm doing well, sis. I am just doing well. I am in great anticipation to hear what you're going to talk about today, because you always keep the water cooling talk going. So I'm very, very interested on what we're going to talk about today.
I do my best, Rob. I do my best to make you a little bit uncomfortable. Does it work?
Oh, yes.
Anything never should change in you.
Hey.
I'm standing still. I'm moving with the right away.
What's going on around there?
The highest cost. Take you and make you off. Left you and leave you lost. Will you forgive me? Ask out all over town.
Is this your version?
They're already on it.
Is this your version of flirting? What's going on?
Is this what?
Is this your version of flirting? What's going on? What you play this song for?
Absolutely not. I just love Maxwell. I love Neo Soul, actually. So anyway, let's get right into it.
Okay, well, before we do, I want to remind everybody, because they are not playing tonight. You see this, Robert?
Oh,
It's going down. They are going crazy. Listen, we haven't even started talking about it yet, Rob. You can't drop this up. This is my first time listening. What's up, Berla Tasby? This is her first time listening, Rob. So tell her what we normally do when we talk tonight, every Tuesday and every Thursday. What do we normally do?
Hey, every Tuesday and Thursday, we talk about Black love, the conversation that you're having about what's going on with the male and the female relationship dynamic. My name is Robert Antoine, and I love hanging out with my sister, Constance Carter. The conversation is always fun. It's always insightful, and we invite you to come along, to comment in the feed, tell us who you are, tell us where you're watching from, but more importantly, we want you to be a part of the conversation. I'm just a co-pilot, and I'm going to let you drive, Constance, because I know it's time to get it started.
So, listen, Rob said, tell us where you're from, because we want to engage with you. This is not just going to be a dialogue between the two of us. Obviously, you guys already know the rules, because they already comment in the comments box. This is going to be a conversation between all of us, because we love you. You are an intricate part of this show. So while you're watching and while you're tapping in, I want to make sure that you are hitting the like button, hitting the thumbs button on Fly Nubian Queen. Make sure if you are on Facebook, the Facebook page, make sure you follow the Facebook page and then go over to the YouTube page. They are off the chain tonight. Then make sure you follow Nobody Works Harder Than Constance Carter on Facebook and YouTube. And then, Robert, where should they go to find you?
I am Robert Antoine on Instagram. I am Robert Antoine on Facebook. I am Robert Antoine on LinkedIn. I am Robert Antoine on Clubhouse. Everywhere you go, I am Robert
Antoine. All right. And then my name is Constance Carter. I am Constance Carter on Instagram. But make sure you follow me. Make sure you follow I am Robert Antoine on Instagram as well. All right, Rob, what say you? Because everybody on here has an opinion about what cheating is, and I haven't even gotten a chance to look at all the comments as of yet. So what are they saying, Robert?
They're saying a little bit of everything. I saw one comment that said it's only flirting. No, it's only cheating if she's pregnant, and that's.
Oh my God!
I mean, what do you say to that exactly?
Wait, who said that? Who said that?
It was so early in the feed. I can't even. If Charles can find it and put it up there, I got to shout that brother out, because that was hilarious.
Oh my God!
So I think we're talking about flirting, and depending on where you are on the spectrum, male or female, flirting can certainly. Yeah, there you go. Boy, see, Welch. It's only flirting if she's pregnant. Now the Saints gonna be mad at me for laughing at that, but that is showing me.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't think flirting is cheating. I don't think it is. I've seen a lot of comments in the feed say, it's cheating, it's disrespectful. Depending on what flirting is, because people listen. Motown, there are levels to the flirt game. There are levels to the flirt game, because sometimes people may think that you're flirting and you're really not. You might just have a way that you move. You might just have a sex appeal on the inside. And there might be things that you are doing that may come off as flirting, but really isn't. So I think it all depends. There are levels to the game. So I don't necessarily now. What do you define flirting as, Robert Antoine?
I don't know how to define flirting because I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I guess flirting, it's all in how you interpret it, but a conversation, usually the WYD text after 10 o'clock, that's a little more than flirting. I think that is as a booty call. However, flirting can be, one's interpretation of being overly friendly. But, when you start talking about flirting, it's all about the intent, right? Because I know a lot of nice people. I know some people who are social butterflies, and they move and they talk and they do a lot of things that look like flirting. And in some cases it is. But if you were to confront them about it, they would have no clue about what you're saying. Yeah, I know some people just like that do that all the time.
Yeah.
For me, I'm a friendly person. So I've never met a stranger at all, whether I'm in an airport, whether I'm in the grocery store, or whether I'm in church. I just like people and the whole people dynamic. So I know I drive my kids crazy all the time because I talk to so many people.
Everybody. Yeah.
But I am not a flirter per se, although I do know how to flirt.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, but really, real talk, Robert. Sometimes you could just be friendly, and a man will take that, especially for a woman, right? If you ain't rolling your eyes, if you aren't giving them a cold shoulder, then they automatically think that's an invitation for stuff to go much further. You could just be a nice person, right? Your body language can be such as you just like people. Missy, you make me want to hands, and there, yes, it is, stirs up feelings that can lead to something else, and it should be done with your honey. Okay, Roosevelt. My auntie, charisma could be very well. That part right there. See, why am I so passionate about that? Because I am a charismatic person. I'm very charismatic. Men, women, I love people. And I'm very friendly, and I just love people. I like to love on people. And so sometimes that can be interpreted. Glenda, my assistant, she always says, Constance, she goes, I know you, and I know how you are, and I know what your intentions are, but sometimes other people don't know what your intentions are. And so it could come off as though you're flirting with somebody, but I know that you're not. You know that you're not, but other people may not interpret it as that.
Constance, you walk that fine line, boy, I tell you. Let me break it down for the people in the back.
What?
Yeah. Your loving on people is offensive to your significant other or mate. That probably is inappropriate. I don't know that it's cheating, but it's inappropriate because, again, with flirting, it all comes down to intent, right? So if you are a male and or a female and you are sending a text message that your mate and or significant other doesn't know about, it's probably on that borderline of being inappropriate.
Now that's cheating.
No. Every friend that I have may not be a friend of yours. And just because I send a text, it doesn't mean that I am cheating. For me, I'm a silly person, right? So if I see somebody that I like, I'm quick to say, whoa, that shirt line was a little too low. Or whoa, I see you got that period or that onion. And I'm just saying something all in fun because I come up from a background of people who like to joke and tell jokes and love on people, like you like to say. So it's natural for me to do.
That onion is big. Is that what you said? You tell people that they got big butts?
Yeah, I'm very, very tactful. I never say the word butts.
But you said onion.
Foods. Huh?
You said onions?
So who?
You talk about their onion?
Yeah, onion.
So you said, but that's not flirting? No, that's not flirting.
No, so I may say apple bottom. I'm very, very tactful about what I say and how I position my words.
Woman's body is flirting.
Huh?
Commenting on the opposite sex body is flirting.
No. I disagree.
It is. So if you comment on somebody's nice physique, their nice butt, their nice boobs, that's not flirting?
So let me give you a scenario. Let's say you or I, let's say you and I are walking along in Hartsfield International Airport in Atlanta, right? And we just got out a baggage claim. And then all of a sudden somebody walks by with a big onion, right? Like you can see it's so big, you can see it from the front. I might make eye contact with you and I'll say these words. Wow. Right? Now, if I walk over to said individual and I go look her in the face and I go, wow. That might be inappropriate.
Okay, so to your point, if your lady is walking with you at Hartsford International Airport in Atlanta.
Hartsfield International Airport. Shout out to ATL.
All right, and they see a guy with a nice package, and they go, "Whoa!" in front of you.
Package or print?
Print.
Print.
Is that the same thing?
Not. What do you? When you say print, what do you mean? Like he's really buffed, or what's a print?
A crotch print.
A what?
A crotch print.
Crotch print. Wow, Constance, go ahead. I'm listening. Wow.
No, I'm saying, so if you're with your significant other, you're walking down, you're at the airport, she sees a man and he has a pretty big bulge. This is so inappropriate.
It is, but you seem to be very comfortable with this conversation. I'm here for it.
You just talked about somebody's onion, okay? But I can't talk about somebody's print. So if you were walking down with your significant other and she said, "Wow, that's a nice," she said, "Wow," because obviously this print was like bulging. Would that be flirting on her behalf, or would that be inappropriate?
What, she was walking with me?
Yeah.
Well, after I picked her up off the floor, asking if she's okay, I'd be like, "Wow, is everything okay, baby?"
Wait, you can say "wow" about the onion, but she can't. You can say "wow" about the onion, but she can't say "wow" about the print.
Constance, you know how I do. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. These are my rules.
What?
These are my rules.
That's wrong.
No, so here's the deal. I think it should be a very, very clear conversation with your significant other. For those of you who are, you are with someone exclusively, there's levels to how you express yourself and how you express yourself to somebody of the opposite sex, right? And we're all human and we're all driven by the things that we see. All of our senses are in a sensory overload. So we see things, we smell things, we hear things. I'll be walking down the aisle in the business setting, and if I smell a brother who has on a nice cologne, I'll say, "Hey, bro, that's really nice. What's the name of that fragrance?" Now, most cats won't tell you what it is. "Oh yeah, my lady, I don't really know the name of." They won't tell you. That's just how we do. But I have no problem in saying to a brother, "You smell nice." The same thing with the sister. Now she may be just pow, 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 and I'll say something like, "Today's a great day. And because I saw you, it's even greater," Now that's an old school player kind of line, but the case in point is it's just levels to how you express what you're feeling.
So, you and I have conversation starters, right?
Yeah.
We've had many celebrity guests come on, right? I always compliment everyone. I compliment the men. I compliment the women. I compliment the men and I say, "Wow, you look at he's so fine." I compliment the women. I say, "Wow, you're looking awfully beautiful today." Goes the same across the board. So would you say that I am flirting when I'm talking to, say, RL or Avant or Raheem Devon or any of the men that we've had on there? Would you say that will be flirting?
Yes.
Okay. To your point, the women we've had on the show, I also tell them that they're beautiful. I tell them that their outfits are nice, that their hair is beautiful. Would that be flirting?
No.
Houseway.
We've had this conversation. Yeah, we've had this conversation before.
Houseway.
And there are times where you get a little overly excited about the males more so than the females.
I go, "There he is. Oh my God. Oh, look at you. Look so handsome." Right?
Okay. Well, when a guy hears that, there are some things that intrinsically happen when they get that level of attention and they receive it
They're
as
celebrities. They get it all the time.
sure. Well, when you lean in and you're looking extra delicious. I mean, there are some interpretations that could be, a little bit left of center and may not be the way that you mean it. So that's why I say flirting has everything to do with intent, right? So me
Right.
saying you look nice or you're beautiful or that's a great dress or I love how that fits or you smell nice. Wow, your hair is so, on point. Those are just words. But if my intention is to get a reaction from you, then if I get the right reaction, I got one or two options. That's to continue to pursue, right, my initial intent, or ask you, can we continue this conversation outside of where we are right now? And I think that, some of the people that you have talked to on the show, I don't know, do you have a continued relationship with them?
No.
Conversation, I should say.
No.
Okay.
No. But never mind. Wait, somebody said something about intent, and I wanted you to go back to that, Charles. She talked about intent, compliments versus flirting. Flirting usually comes from a place of sexual innuendo, right? So if you're telling somebody that their butt is big, if you're complimenting them on their backside, if you talk about their onion, that is clearly flirting. So now that flirting, if you were with somebody, then that would you consider that to be cheating or inappropriate or borderline cheating? If you were with somebody.
I think that there is decorum and there are things that you should do that you should be sensitive to whom your mate is. Now, if you guys have that kind of relationship where you both openly, comment on people of the opposite sex, then that's in bounds. But if you have somebody who deals with esteem issues, that will probably be way out of bounds for you to openly express when you see somebody of the opposite sex who appeals to your five senses, right? So again, it's about the conversation that you do have. Now, again, we all know a social butterfly from high school, right? We know the guy or the girl who's been with everybody. Now, that's just a hoe, and that's way past cheating. But there is a fine line with flirting. I think that it's important to express yourself, right? Because if you don't express yourself, it's going to come out one way or the other, and it's probably going to be bad for your overall relationship. So if you see something, say something.
Listen, Robert, you are very biased.
Really? How's way?
Listen, the conversation that we're having, you're very, very biased. You say that it's okay for not only you to look at another woman, for you to say wow about another woman. Wait, why did you do that, Robert? You did that. I saw you. Wait, what? Wait, go. James said he flirts. Okay, wait, let me go back to that because you said, Robert, before we go to this comment right here, you said it's okay for you to do it, but it's not okay for your woman to do it.
Well, I have that conversation up front, so I don't really.
You tell your woman, hey, baby, I flirt. You can't.
No, I say up front as a disclaimer, I'm friendly. It may appear to be that I'm flirting when in fact I'm just being me. Now, with that being said, I'll wait to see what her activity is. And if there's something that's out of bounds, then I'll say, hey, I didn't really appreciate that. Or why don't you do it this way so that it doesn't come off looking like you're flirting? Because I'm a person who's all about how things look, right? Because I'm a man, alpha male. So far be it for me to put myself in a situation where my lady is out here in these streets flirting and just being inappropriate. That's just a no-no. So we'd have that conversation and I would only have it once.
Okay.
Yeah.
So James Moore said he flirts to seal the deal. Now, I had a guy who I used to work with. He used to do loans. And that's what he said. He said he used to flirt with different people to seal the deal. And that was his excuse to his wife. Now, he's no longer married because he was cheating. But that was the excuse that he would give his wife. I know better than that. I'm like, in this business, we do not have to flirt to seal no damn deals. Like in real estate, that ain't what we got to do. But some people believe that they have to flirt to seal the deal. What do you think about that?
So I've been in sales. I've been around sales professionals all my life, and there is a little, it's tilting the scales in your advantage when you.
Oh, lay this on the screen real quick.
Oh my God.
He must be an Aquarius.
Hey, that's something. I love you too, ladies. I love you too, each and every one of you.
Okay.
So you find that funny, huh, Costas?
Well, it's funny because they're right in that. Why is it okay for the goose, but it's not okay for the gander? That's what they're talking about. It's okay for you to flirt. It's okay for you to flirt, Robert, but it's not okay for your woman to do the same thing. That's not okay. That's why she said you're full of shit.
Well, listen, let me make sure I'm clear about it. I don't flirt with the intention of doing anything past the conversation or maybe the comments.
Okay.
I will have the conversation with my significant other about what is inbounds and what is not inbounds. Now, if there's something that I'm doing that she feels is out of bounds, then I will respect that to give further clarity.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I mean, if she says something out of pocket, like to your example,
butterfly right there.
Scorpio, black butterfly, you are correct.
What is she correct about, Robert?
I will leave it at that. Thank you, James.
Hey, shut the hell up. James just want to agree with some nonsense. That's all. Ain't nobody listening to you. Y'all not gonna just jump on.
Thank you, Magalap. I need to be a part of this whole conversation. The brothers, I appreciate y'all. Y'all know what it is.
Yes. Look at what Carlene said.
Carlene, what's happening? How are you, sis?
Carlene.
I cannot confirm or deny said accusation.
Debbie Ireland said, Aaliyah.
Wow.
What did Ari say?
Wow.
Hey, Robert Anthony. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, Kenyatta. Oh my God. Y'all are hilarious.
So is Kenyatta flirting?
She said she said she's Scorpio.
And I'm a Sagittarius. And that's flirting. That's flirting right there. I know flirting when I hear it.
Oh, that's flirting. So if you
That's
go up to
flirting.
her, hey girl, what's your sign?
Sure.
That's a flirt. Okay, let's go back and I keep losing focus, Robert. Okay, I keep losing focus.
You do.
Okay, so what's the difference between a small, an appropriate flirt, like you just being friendly, and then being inappropriate? Where does it cross the line? How does it cross the line? What's up, so cool?
Yeah. Again.
Wait. Actually, like some people can have that kind of relationship though. Like you'd be walking down the street, and you'd be like, "Oh, dang, she got a big booty. Dang, she does got a big booty." That's kind of, I've done that.
So let me. What's up, Quentin? Let me be clear about this. I don't think you should openly go around saying things that you know are going to trigger reaction from your significant other, right? So it's probably see, men are not as good as women in seeing a person of the opposite sex, taking that mental snapshot and keep it moving as if they saw nothing. No, nothing. Men, we're more physical, so we react to what we see, and we probably say some things that are inappropriate. So with that being said, I don't want to give the impression that I think it's cool for you to just.
The fellas love you, Rob. They love you, by the way.
Well, they should. The ladies should as well. I mean, I'm only speaking truth. I don't think you should just do anything to put your person of the opposite sex or your significant other in a position where they're uncomfortable. Now that's just stupid, right? So if you choose to do that, that's on you. Now, I think that you should have the conversation about what is appropriate and what isn't. But I think that, being friendly is cool. It's just when you get to the physical aspect of what you say out of your mouth, that's when you kind of go overboard. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah. Men don't like it when their lady gets.
So hang on, Jahari. Let me break this down for you. A real man knows that this is my Kevin Hart clap. A real man knows that if his lady is all that and a bag of chips, and she's a 10, and he is secure in his manhood and his relationship. Me, for instance, I want the guy to look. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, turn around real quick, baby. Yeah, all that. That's all me. That's all this right here is me. So heaven forbid you're with somebody else of the significant other and ain't nobody looking. Ain't nobody coming. Ain't nobody being friendly. That's not a person you want to be with. So if you are a real man or female, you should know that the person on your arm is going to be the object of somebody's affection and attention. And therefore, they may give a look. They may give a smile. They may say something that confirms that you got the right one, baby.
Hello. Uh-huh. Okay, so to your point about, the airport. So say you're at DFW airport and you're with your lady. A lady walks by with and her onion looks really light. And so you're looking, you look, but then you do like this. Is that appropriate or not?
That's inappropriate.
Oh.
That's inappropriate. Yeah.
Okay.
So again, when you do something that is out of bounds, and it is inappropriate and it creates a situation with your significant other, then you shouldn't be doing it. That's not even flirting. That's just disrespectful.
That's disrespectful when you don't, because everybody looks, right? Yeah. If you have eyes, you're gonna look at somebody's opposite, and people are attractive. So, but if you do like this, that's doing too much. And I've been
so if I'm with the woman and she does that constant, after I pick her up off the ground, say, welcome back. Did you have a nice trip? Because we're gonna straighten this out today.
No, but really, I've been in situations where men have been with other women and they've done that. And I'm just like, that is so inappropriate. That is so disrespectful. I don't see how men can do that and get away, but it's definitely disrespectful.
Yeah, James, you know what? Now it depends on who you're with. Now, if you with a crazy somebody, you better learn how to do this here. I know you're looking at him. No, I saw nothing.
But
you saw her. No, I ain't even see it, baby.
But that's crazy though, because you're gonna look at people. If you see a beautiful person, you're gonna look at them, right? I would never get mad at somebody for looking at somebody else. I think that's just crazy. I'm gonna look at her too. Like, she's really pretty. She's really attractive. I'm gonna look at him and think he's really handsome.
Look at Kimberly. Are you looking at Kimberly? Put Kimberly back up. So, now, if the head turns at further than a 45-degree angle, that's you just out it.
Sometimes you're just curious. Sometimes you can get caught up in the moment though.
Really? Nah, I don't think you should ever get caught up in.
No,
not if you're in a relationship. Not if you're on the first date. Not if it's the person that you want to be with. Nah.
I've been watching these TikTok red light challenges. Hey, she is black.
I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah. Well, Tiffany Haddish just did one with Common. It was so cute. But all these men are doing them.
What is it?
Woo, you want me to show you?
No, just tell me what it is.
It's a silhouette challenge. So they show the silhouette and they show you the body structure and all that stuff. But anyway, there's a lot of men that are doing it, and it looks really nice. So if I was walking down the street, I don't care who I was with, and I see one of the men on the silhouette challenge, I might, if my man had to knock me out, I might have been knocked out at that moment and picked me up off the ground because I had to get out what I needed to get out.
Well, what is a silhouette? Is it a silhouette of a body part? Or what is it?
No, it's their body. So I'm just saying, okay, so I'm not even, let's take the silhouette part out. A nice looking man with a beautiful physique, with muscles and six packs and all that stuff. And he walking down, or say we're at the gym, and you see a man with like really,
like that way.
You see a man with really nice pecs and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna look.
Okay.
I get knocked down on the ground. I get knocked down on the ground, get picked up, but it was a great 2 minutes or 2 seconds that I was able to look. Might have a little, black and blue, a little purple on the side of my head, but might have been worth it. Just saying. Just saying.
Well, call me if you need some 911 medical attention.
No, really though, there is a difference between being respectful and being disrespectful. There's a difference between being charismatic and flirting. And I think that sometimes when you have an insecure person that you're with, and you have somebody that's really charismatic, it could really ruin the relationship. So when you have people that are that opposite, I don't know how that's going to work.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I want to make it clear to everybody who's chiming in. I mean, we're saying this all in jest. Huh?
She said Scorpio rib. Stop Scorpio rib. I guess you meant Scorpio rib. You having some wine?
Yeah, it's really cool to have these kind of dialogues and conversations. But I think that in addition to chopping it up with us,
fight away. You know what I'm saying? Oh, take the whole 9. What does that mean? What's the whole 9? 9 inch? Okay, never mind. I was okay. Go ahead.
I think you need to stop drinking that wine, man.
No, that was something else. That was a little.
Okay. Well, I was going to say, Constance, that it's cool that we're having this conversation.
Trevor,
oh my goodness, the Godfather is in the building.
Cheers. They are wild, Trevor. They are wild. You hear me? Oh, they can't wait for Tuesdays and Thursdays so they can come up in here and act the damn fool. I swear for the Lord. Cheers, Jahari.
Oh man, you know what?
Yeah, Rob. How come you don't have your drink today?
I do have a drink. I do.
Okay. All right. Cheers.
Lord have mercy. Listen, Constance, this has been an interesting conversation. Uh-oh, Cece is gorgeous. I flirted. Sue me. Go ahead, cousin Quentin. T. McGee. Quentin McGee. So how do you feel about that, Constance?
What's that?
I think on the flip side of that, we should probably talk about how do you receive the flirt, especially when it is given, right?
Yeah.
Now, I know for me in particular, if I know that somebody is flirting, there is a chance, depending on, I'm kind of moody in this way. Now, I might flirt back and I might say nothing. It might be cute to me, but if I'm not in the mood that particular day, I'm not going to return anything. Because I know for sure that sometimes when men may send a text or they send a DM or they make a comment, they may get crickets in return. Brothers.
So
you get crickets in return.
To Robert, and you have not gotten anything in return.
Huh?
He's not interested. I said, if you have sent a DM to Robert and you've got nothing but crickets, he may not be interested. You gonna go ahead and put that out there like that, Rob?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I did not say that.
Go now. Finish what you. You go on the right side. Go ahead.
What I have tried to explain, Constance Carter, is that it just that, yeah. Hey, thank you, James.
James, get off the screen.
You know what? Is it Sunday yet? I need to go to church. I'm not fooling with you.
Church is in the heart, brother man. Church is in the heart.
It is.
Look, Sonia said, now you're going to answer him. Wait, go to Sonia.
Yeah, I'm going to return. You know what? As of tomorrow, I'm going to return any unread DMs because I love everybody and I'm really a good guy.
Just hit him with the thumbs up. Hit him with the thumbs up.
Hit him with the thumbs up? Okay, got it.
Yeah. All right, now please finish saying what you're saying. Hey, Lisa.
No, see, if you enter that dialogue, see, you just opening the door to some stuff. Like if you can't reciprocate whatever it is that they're trying to give,
yeah,
you know what? So it's probably best not to walk through that door. Now, if y'all had caught me like 20 years ago, then it might have been a whole different story. But
everything in the huh?
Yeah, I'm just built differently now. That's all.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear
you.
Yeah. So for me, I mean,
Yeah, I know your DMs is like, I think I saw your DMs one time. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone. I tell you what, for those of you who are watching, if you have over 100 unread DMs, I'll give you $100. If you can show me and verify that you got over 100 unread DMs from guys, I'll give you $100 because I applaud you for being strong. I applaud. I'm not talking to you yet, Constance, because I didn't share the right number yet.
Wait a minute, you saw my Cash App is. Come on, Robert. Come on, Robert. Robert. Dr.
What?
Cosette.
Dr. Cosette, what's happening, sis?
Rob.
No reply. Maybe she didn't get the text.
Rob. And let us know the dates.
Yeah, there you go. See, let us from there. I wouldn't even know what to do if I I would be just a little concerned if I got a letter.
Jen said, don't do it, Rob. I'm gonna need my $100, homie.
What? Oh, you have 100 unread DMs from gentlemen?
Easily.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. William said, lots of wife turned into salt for looking where she wasn't supposed to.
Macalat, I'm with you. There are some DMs that are probably read by females, and then there's some other ones that they don't. So for those of you who have unread DMs that you have sent more than once, if by the third time she hasn't responded, the first time she probably didn't see it. The second time she was probably busy, but the third time, my G, and she hasn't returned your DM,
she's not that into it. I get a DM from a gentleman every 2 times a day, every morning and every night on Instagram.
Is it a hey beautiful DM?
He comments on everything, but every night, I think maybe he must be on the East Coast. He sends me a DM every single night and says, "Sleep tight, I'm praying for you," or something like that. And I think he just copies and pastes it, but it's exactly the same. He says, sleep tight, beautiful, praying for you and yours. Every night. Look at it. Same DMs every single night.
Put that man on display. Damn, Constance.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, I've never responded. Every single night. Sleep tight, beautiful, prayer for you and yours. Every day. So I think he probably copies and pastes it to a bunch of women. That's what I'm thinking. At first I was like, okay, thank you so much. Second night, third night, I stopped even opening up the DMs. I'm like, okay, I'll get the alert, but yeah. So you can bet that there's definitely I feel bad.
I see nobody wanted to take me up on that offer because nobody has over 100 unread DMs. Constance, what are you doing to garner 100 or more unread DMs from guys?
Robert, would you like to see my DMs?
I don't want to. I'm sure it's massive.
So, Macalat, you want I ain't stopped him? What you want? Okay, what should I tell him? Should I tell him stop DMing me? Oh, block him. Okay, I can do that. I just ignore it. I let him, put the little fire stuff under my, if I block him, I ain't gonna get the fire on my pictures no more.
Oh, Lisa Bowens wants to know, do you get body parts?
Wait, go back to Lisa. Oh, she said where she sent her DMs for her $100, Jahari. Does anybody else get body parts? So Lisa, I think you putting the energy out there, sis. I think you putting a little availability out there, sis. I ain't got no body parts.
Huh?
She asked if anybody gets body parts.
I heard that part, but what did you say?
I said I ain't get no body parts.
Oh, you don't get body parts. Okay.
What is
Oh, Constance, the things that you hear on a Tuesday.
I'm looking at the comments. Now you.
Yeah, you better look at the comments because your DM is about to blow up with some graphic stuff tonight, buddy.
I hate you, Robert.
No, so boys and girls who are listening out there in Black Love World, we like to make it very, very clear to you that a little bit of fun ain't never hurt nobody, but it's the way that you do it. You want to do it with class. You want to do it with a little bit of taste. And if that is your intention to make it more than just a conversation, then you need to say that, be upfront about it, and move from there.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, you're right about that. And I thoroughly enjoy when we come on here Tuesdays and Thursdays because it is a lot of fun. And you guys know that when we came out here, you guys was but we do this all in fun and all in jest. So don't take anything that we're saying seriously because it's all in fun. Rob, I don't want you to get kicked off the prayer group. You know what I mean? We know you. I mean, you're hanging out with the heathen. I'm over here drinking wine, talking nasty. Everybody in the DMs talking nasty, and you are trying to maintain your composure because you don't want to get kicked out the prayer group, and I respect that. So you got prayer team, prayer group, men's prayer group. It ain't Robert. He does me a favor every Tuesday and every Thursday by joining me here tonight against his own will because he hates talking about love. He hates talking about Black love, but he does it because he's my friend. So thank you.
Oh, wait. I thank you so much, Constance. I hope the brothers get to see that. But no, I love talking about Black love. There is nothing more beautiful than seeing two people that are Black, ebony, melanin, and they are in love or they're expressing love. They're exemplifying what it is to coexist with somebody of the opposite sex. That's a beautiful thing. I love Black love. In fact, I'm always a champion for people staying together, trying to work it out because, you know, it's tough out here. And for those of you who are single, ain't nothing out here for you. I promise you, boo-boo. So you need to put up with that knucklehead, go to some classes, maybe, counseling, Constance? Do whatever you need to do to make sure that your Black love stays LOVE.
You know, it's hard out there for a PM. You're trying to make the money for the rent.
Hey.
They said it ain't no fun being single out these streets.
No, not at all. It's hard out here, you know. It really, really is. And you know, here's one thing that is interesting to me. When you get those unsolicited flirts, right? So here's what I think, and I'm sure this will be controversial. Depending on how you dress, men and women. Depending on how you dress, you will probably invoke or elicit some kind of response from somebody of the opposite sex, depending on what you wear, right? But when you are, you know, in your zone and you're not doing anything inappropriate or extravagant or flamboyant, and you still get the flirt, how do you handle those, Constance? That's what I want to know.
I mean, if you're an attractive person, you're going to get the flirt anyway. So, I mean, if you're just carrying on the way you do, Rob, you're a very charismatic person. And as you are out moving and shaking and, you know, doing your thing, talking to people, people may take that in as though that you are available or you're flirting. That's just who you are. So I think what has to happen is whoever you end up with, whatever woman that you're with, she has to just be understanding that that's just who you are and not get upset about it, not trip about it, because at the end of the day, you're going home with her. So, you know, if you're going to be with a charismatic person, you're going to have to understand and learn how to be with a charismatic person. It's like me, I'm a boss. You got to know how to be with a boss. And you're going to have to boss up and you're going to have to step your game up. I'm talking about mentally so that you can deal with all the bullshit that she has to do all day, every day. You know what I mean? So Lily said, nowadays people can care less if people are married. That is true. Marriage means nothing to some people. But I just think that if you know who you're with, then you're just going to have to understand their personality. And if you want to be with them, then you acquiesce to that. Right? Right?
So are you putting it out there, Constance, for your, anyway. Thank you. That was so eloquently put. And I appreciate that you share yourself with your listeners, your audience every week. It takes a lot of courage to be able to say some of the things that we say and do the things that we're doing, because they are those who are judgmental. And you know what's funny about the people who throw judgment and throw shade? They out there doing it worse than we could ever talk about.
Absolutely.
But everybody has an opinion, and we do appreciate that. And more importantly, I shout out to everybody who is being a part of this conversation, who's actively engaging, because at the end of the day, it's come hang out with us or exchange COVID kisses. The choice is yours. I suggest you hang out with us instead of exchanging COVID kisses.
Here's the thing about that judgmental piece, though, Rob. I don't give a damn. I just don't. I don't. I'm multifaceted, right? And that's just how I've always been. I can go to the White House or to the trap house and anywhere in between. I know when to be appropriate. I know when to hang out and have fun with my girlfriends. I know how to act and everywhere in between. So if we're on a platform like this and we having a good time, I'm not going to try to be all straight laced and act like I'm in a business meeting. This is the time where I'm with my buddy. I'm with my boy. We having fun. We're engaging with people. We're laughing. We're joking, and we're not taking ourselves seriously. Now, if the people don't understand that, if people are being judgmental about that, F them. Real talk, F them. I don't care about nobody being judgmental about me, because then when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to still go to work. I'm going to still make the money I make. I'm going to still help the people that I'm going to help. I'm going to still take care of my kids. I'm going to still be who I am regardless, but I'm going to just be me. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be me, and I'm going to do it unapologetically. So I don't care nothing about no judgment of people.
I love that. No doubt, sis. Go back to that one, Charles. I love that comment.
You go for that, Sonia.
Thank you, Robert, for your male perspective. Truly appreciate it.
His male perspective is truly misogynistic and biased. If he can flirt, but his woman can't, that is a horrible male perspective. I can look at somebody's onion. She can't look at anybody's package. That is that is not a good perspective. No. Absolutely.
Wow.
So no, it's not.
I'm not even going to respond to that, CC. I thought you would celebrate your big bro, but
No.
I thought it was a great comment.
No, that was absolutely horrible because your point of view is warped and jacked up, Rob.
Okay, I apologize. Scorpio Rob says it's okay to look, but when you start acting on what it is you're looking at, that's a problem. Period. But I think that goes for male and female. You should be very, very clear about who it is that you're with and how it is that you will act when you're around that person.
Again, right? I just think that you just have to know your partner. But I certainly wouldn't want to with anybody who is insecure, who doesn't understand that, I like to have fun, like to play, like to, do a little flirt. Sometimes, so Glenda, and I wish Glenda was on here because Glenda had described me. And she says, sometimes, Constance, it's just in your essence that people think that you're flirting.
Constance, let me shut you down right now. Because when somebody tried to compliment me and my perspective, you were like, nah, bah, 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 bah. So you are overtly, aggressively flirting all the time. It is inappropriate. And some people might call you, well, anyway, go ahead and say what you're going to say.
For inadvertent flirting?
I don't know. I mean, you tell me.
For inadvertent flirting, you get called a hoe?
What the hell is inadvertent flirting? Please tell me what that is.
The White House pick her up on time, sis. You riding shotgun? Yes. Go ahead.
Inadvertent flirting. What is that, Constance? That's a new word on it.
When you give off a vibe of flirting, but you're really not flirting.
How do you give off a vibe of flirting?
Because you're nice. Just by being nice, just because you love people. Also, pre-COVID, I was very touchy.
You're a hugger. You're a hugger. Okay.
Yeah. I like to love on people. I like to love on people in an appropriate way. So, male, female, whatever. Like Charles, our boy, right? I tell Charles I love him every day he comes in because that's my boy. Charles, you want come on this thread? We need your help. I don't know if I want another male perspective. Charles, can you get on here and talk to us real quick?
Yeah, Charles gonna be all team Rob all day, baby.
That haircut clean?
Yeah. Appreciate you, bro.
Would you have a Big Mike over there last weekend?
I did. World's greatest barber.
The world's great. All right, shout out to Big Mike. He hooked it up. Yeah.
We need to get Mike and Sugar on. That, we might do that on Thursday.
Let's do that on Thursday.
Let's do that. This whole internet will shut.
It will go viral.
Oh my God.
Like the barber.
Absolutely.
And women sugar. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead and keep talking. Let me call him real quick.
I want to go back to what Rico said. Are you calling Big Mike?
Yep.
First of all, Jaron, if a woman is touching on you while you're talking to her, so Jaron, you came to the office when Les Brown was at the office, right? I touched you and I talked to you. So therefore, was I flirting? No. Come on, Jaron.
Hey, what's going on, Big Mike? I'm on the show right now, and I need to make sure that you and Sugar are available on Thursday for our Black Love. Can you do that? I'm serious. You are live right now, so don't say anything inappropriate. But, huh? Oh, you live right now? Okay. Well, listen, I'll call you back later, but I need you and Sugar to be on Thursday. All right? On Thursday, yes, sir. Well, let me talk to her when you get in the house. You in the house right now? Well, put Sugar on the phone. Well, catch her before she hop in the shower. I can't see her. We'll put the speakerphone to her in the shower. You're absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay. I mean, unless you think you're gonna get beat up. Huh? She's trying to get in the shower. Is that a polite way of saying no? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. All right. Well, no problem. Well, make sure I'm gonna call you back after I get off of this show, so we can set you up. We're gonna book you to be on our show exclusively. All right, bro. I'm gonna get him on Thursday. So listen, Constance, when you said you like to hug people, right? When you said you like to hug people, that's cool. But when you start putting body parts, so for instance, if you're hugging a man and you put your twins on him, like in a real sensual way.
I don't do that.
Let me finish. If you're putting the twins on him in an inappropriate way, that's flirting. If you're standing in line, hang on. If you're standing in line and you accidentally bump into the person behind you, and you know you got your onion like on swole, that's probably flirting. So you need to make sure that you understand what a hug is, what a handshake is, what physical touching is, because that certainly can be interpreted a whole bunch of different ways, and most of them ain't good.
Absolutely. So listen, just like Jahari said, church hug. But I'll like touch their arm. You know, hey, how you doing? It's so good to see you, because I'm really interested in seeing them. Let me just explain something about me. If you happen to see me out in public and we start talking, I always have a wing girl with me, right? Because I like to engage with people, and people like to engage with me a little too much sometimes. And so I tell my people, like if I go have to speak somewhere, I have to sign some books afterwards or whatever, I always tell them, look, if we get to talking more than 5 minutes, because I'm not going to stop. I need you to pull me away, and because I'm going to be engaged, but I know I don't got time to be talking to people all day. So I have somebody just politely, hey, Constance.
You know what? You need me to be your wingman.
Absolutely. Hey, Constance, let's go ahead and go.
No, it's not going to be, hey, come here. Hey. It's going to be all head movement.
Yeah, no. You're not.
Bring it.
No, you're not about to do that. No.
I'm about to make it real clear. That's party over.
But when I was at a conference, Tommy was my guy. Tommy was over there. All right, let's keep it going. I had a line wrapped around us. Hey, let's go. I always got to bring people like that. But I like to, hey, how's it going? Pretend this is their arm. Hey, good to see you. And I'm really genuinely interested in them, but it could be perceived as flirting.
So Constance, post-COVID, me and you in the same conference, you speaking, I'm speaking. When you hear me go, hey.
What that mean? You ain't my daddy.
Yeah, you know what it means.
You ain't my daddy. Fred Smith,
I'm trying to help you out.
Dad? No. Absolutely not.
Listen.
Hey,
I want to make sure.
You ain't gonna have no fans fooling with that dude. No fans, no friends, no nothing.
Nah, you know what? I think it's really, really cool when people are able to come up to you, have a conversation, reach out and touch you, because you are a very enigmatic person. I told you that you're one of my favorite people in the world. You're smart. You got sex appeal, and you certainly are a boss. So people are attracted to stuff like that. And unfortunately, sometimes that attraction turns into something crazy and inappropriate. Yeah. So you need some people in your circle, whether it's your good girlfriend or a homie or your significant other, to make sure that, you know, some stuff has a beginning, a middle, and an end.
I do get letters from prison. I do get DMs from some crazy people. I have gotten calls in the middle of the night. People found my
in the middle of the night?
Yeah, calls. I got a call one time, and they called because the number that's on my page goes to the office, and somebody was like, "Quit playing with me." I was like, "Huh?" And then I had I've had a lot of like weird stuff happen, but I digress. I don't even know what the point of that was.
Yeah, it's that wine. See, listen, red wine do it all the time. I'm trying to tell you. From the moon and back, baby girl, you are absolutely what they call tipsy.
You're right, James. You going everywhere with me. I'm leaving Rob's pretty ass at home. I'm thinking,
there you go. Please don't light me in. I'm sorry, butterscotch.
Yeah, I'm leaving Rob at home. Hey, so Rob, are you a flirter?
I said in the beginning of the show, I'm a really friendly person. I like having conversations and having dialogues with people that I don't even know. And in fact, I tell everybody all the time that I used to be shy, but now I talk a lot.
When did you used to be shy?
I grew up an only child. I single parent household, had no siblings, didn't grow up with any siblings really. So I had a big imagination, and I did a lot of conversations with myself. And I was used to being alone. So
yeah.
Bless your heart. In life, I've evolved. Now I talk to everybody, and I do mean everybody. Wherever you touch, get touched back. Keep your hands to yourself.
Sometimes I know probably when people are with you, they probably be thinking like, well, he shut up and come on. Well, he shut up. Because he is talking to everybody.
The next time we're hanging, I will be cognizant of the fact that you ready to go to get to some red wine, and I won't talk so much to folks. So I got it.
I'm just saying that like kids or anybody you're with, I'm sure that they just be like, well, he shut the hell up. He bring his ass on. yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It is what it is.
Well, listen, you guys, please. We've had so much fun tonight. Make sure that you are liking our pages. Go to Instagram right now. Follow Robert. I am Robert.
This is what I want you to do. Make sure that you are watching this show on Friday. If you have ever watched reality TV on anything, on any level, I promise you, if you watch this Thursday, we're going to have some guests that are absolutely going to be popcorn. It's going to be amazing. I promise you. Just tune in, and I assure you, you may have some things that make you shake your head. You may have some things that make you laugh, but I assure you, you will not want to miss Thursday.
Rob, they're going to be on their best behavior.
Huh?
They're going to be on their best behavior. They ain't going to get on here.
Oh, I know the right buttons to push to give you everything you want and more. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be good. I don't normally say that concept, but this is going to be good.
Well, okay.
For those of you who don't like inappropriate conversation, and you don't like a little bit of neck rolling, and you don't like the big hand movements, then this might not be the show for you. But if you can handle a little bit of that in your life, if you've ever watched TikTok, if you've ever watched Facebook Live, if you've ever watched anything that's funny, you want to tune in on Thursday.
Yeah. You know, I tend to drag Rob down the rabbit hole with me a lot. So Robert, I just thank you for being a good sport, for just playing with me in the sandbox, because we have a lot of fun. And I know it takes a lot for me to get you, pull you down, down here to the gutter with me. But I thank you for playing in the gutter. I thank you for going to the sandbox with me, because I know you're just a straight-laced guy. When I see this guy out in public, he has a button-up shirt all the way to the Adam's apple. That's how he gets down. So like, he is super straight-laced. So for him to be on here having fun and having a good time, it means everything. So thank you, Robert, for coming on here. So we'll see you guys on Thursday. Yeah, we're gonna see him on Thursday. Make sure that you listen. Today I did a VIP session. I do a VIP session every Tuesday. One of the things that I do in my business is I do coaching. And I coach. I charge $2,000 a month to coach with me. But I do a VIP. I've partnered with Fly Nubian Queen, Dr. Boyce Watkins, and I do a VIP session for like $59 a month. And you can come and ask me anything. And Rob is even going to come on one day. Yeah, business. Absolutely. Rob's going to come on one. Yeah, because Rob is a leadership coach. So Rob, can you tell him what you do in the professional space?
On a professional phase, yeah, absolutely. I consult businesses and CEOs on how to build their team and to maximize their bottom line. But more importantly, diversity and inclusion is a big part of businesses and organizations. And what I want to do now is transition into helping entrepreneurs. But I love to talk about leadership and helping you to grow, and not only grow, but to scale your business through the people that you have on your team.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You offer soft skills training, you offer D&I, you offer EQ, all of those things.
Emotional intelligence, all of those things, absolutely. But this is not a plug about me. Right now, I am not in a fitness mode. I'm having fun with Constance. I would actually ask you to support my friend. Is it this way? Which way is it? This way? That way. That way. Support my friend, my super friend. Hang out with her. Absolutely follow whatever she's doing. It will absolutely bless the world. And she is a whole business man.
Listen, I got cursed out on Fly Nubian Queen the other day because I talked about taking the COVID vaccine. I took the COVID vaccine on Saturday, and I did a video about it. Had like 8,000 views or something like that. Got shared a bunch of times, but they was cursing me out on Fly Nubian Queen. They was like, "This bitch is stupid." So, but that was so I did a video just saying, hey, just do your own research. I wasn't advocating. I said, this is what I did. Do your own research. But I'm pretty transparent. I talk about anything on my page. And so this is just one of those things, you have to be really holistic in how you approach life. And you got to be willing to get to business when it's time to get to business. Have fun when it's time to have fun. And that's what I love about you, Robert, because you can do business, you would have fun, and you just roll with it. So I enjoy these conversations that we have every Tuesday and every Thursday and on Fridays as well, when we talk to your celebrities on Conversation Starters Live. It's always a treat. And then we're going to be doing a retreat, the Weekend of Wealth retreat in Costa Rica in June 17th, from June 17th to June 21st. It's going to be a transformational, spiritual money. So you're going to get your money up, you're going to get your transformation up. It's going to be absolutely spectacular. And we will be posting the information this week on the Weekend of Wealth retreat in Costa Rica. So that's going to be men and women. It's going to be spectacular. So if you want to up-level your life, take your business from 5 figures to 6 figures, 6 figures to 7 figures, then you definitely need to be there. And I'm excited about it. And I'm also getting ready to do a business boot camp, and we're going to be putting that information out there as well. So again, I take a holistic approach to the things that I do in business. If it ain't fun, I don't want to do it. And that's with everything. And when I go into the office every day, I want to laugh, I want to have a good time, and I want to get down to business. Same thing in what I do online. If I want to laugh, I want to have fun, but I want to get down to business. So tomorrow is going to be Wealth Wednesday. We're going to talk about some wealth tips. And then Thursday, hopefully we have Big Mike and Sugar on the show. What's your plan, Rob?
Wow. You go to park. If you don't end this doggone show late.